Hello, my crafty friends. I hope you're having a fabulous day. My name is Robyn Pitts with Sir Chauncey Rocco Creative Designs. Welcome back to my card box tutorials. In yesterday's video, I showed you how to make a gift box with a belly band. In today's video, we're going to make a pizza box for a layered card. In front of you, you can see that I have a shaker easel card, but this is also great for holding small gifts. If you have a chance, please be sure to watch my video, Elegant Boxes for Layered Cards, and I'll show you 4 different examples that I've created. Let's grab our materials and we can begin to make this box together. I'll be right back.
I've gathered the materials to make our first box, which is a pizza box card holder. This will fit a 6x6 1-inch dimensional card. To make this, you will need your decorative paper, some sort of adhesive. In this case, I'm using art glitter glue. You'll need your cardstock to make the base of the box. You'll need a 1-inch circle punch, a bone folder, and scissors. So let's work on the base first. You will need 2 pieces of cardstock that measure 8 1/4 by 8 1/4, and you're going to score 1 inch on all 4 sides, and you want to do that for both sheets. You can use this box template to fit any size card that you have. You'd add 2 1/4 inches onto the dimension of your box. So if you have a 5 by 5 card, you wanted to create a box appropriate for that, you would cut a paper that was 7 1/4 by 7 1/4. If you have a box that's 6 inches, in this case, you'll be using 8 1/4 by 8 1/4. So I'm going to fold on all the score lines. Okay, now what you want to do is cut on the score line right up to this first score line here. So you're going to cut right up to the first score line. You want to cut a little wedge out. This just helps the box close more easily, and you want to do the same thing on the outer side. So you should have a tab that looks just like that. You want to do this on this side as well. Cut the little slice out. You want to do that on the outside. And you want to turn around and do the same thing on the opposite side. Okay, so let's do that to the other piece while we're at it. Next, you want to take one of your pieces of paper and you want to determine what's going to be the front. I'm going to have this piece as the front, and I'm going to have this piece as the back. For this piece, what I'm going to do is cut off these tabs right here, just like so. Okay. I'm going to cut off this other tab just like so. So now you have your piece. This is going to be the front of my box. This is the back of my box, and you'll know it's the back of the box because you have these little squares on the corner cut out. So you want to take this piece, set it aside, and you want to grab the second piece. I'm going to fold these little tabs down, and I'm going to take this piece that has the edges cut off, and we're going to glue it down just like so, right up to the score line. Okay, and that will create the hinge for our pizza box. So I'm going to put glue on this inner piece. Okay, you want to get this lined up right to the score line, and then burnish. Turn this over. Then what you want to do is turn your box around, and this tab here is going to be glued to this 1-inch spine. Here. So I'm just taking this spine here, I'm folding it in, and I'm going to glue it in just like so. It may be easier for you to do this on the side, and I'll show you what I mean. So turn your box on the side, push in like so, making sure that the score lines are lined up appropriately, and then just take your bone folder and give it a nice burnish. I'm going to take this tab here and do the same thing and glue it down just like so. Okay, make sure the score lines are lined up perfectly. Give that a few seconds to hold, and then take your bone folder and burnish. We want to take the bottom of the box and we're going to do the same thing, and we're just going to fold in these tabs like so. Okay, we're going to put some glue here on these bottom tabs and repeat on the other side. Now what we need to do is create a little thumb hole. Now you can measure this to be right in the center of this box or just eyeball it. Before I add the little tab here, what I want to do is get my decorative paper. You will need 4 pieces that measure 6 inches, and this will be for the top and the bottom and the inside top and the bottom, and I've gone ahead and distressed all of the edges. And you will need 4 pieces for the spine. Now this spine measures 3 1/4 inches by 6. What I want to do is lay this here on the spine, and I'm actually going to bring it close to the bottom. And the reason I'm doing this is because I want to create the thumb hole with these 2 pieces together. That way when I get ready to reposition it, I will have a nice even border all around. So let me show you what I mean. I'm going to take my 1-inch hole punch, I think that's about middle, and I'm going to cut. So now I have a nice little thumb hole, but when I put the spine, notice that it's an even border on the top and on the bottom. Now what we're going to do is take these tabs and we're going to fold them in and glue them. We're going to do that on both sides. Okay. Now before you fold this down, what you want to do is make sure you burnish on these side pieces. This will help the box flaps stay down and prevent it from bowing out. So I'm going to flip this down, and voila, there's our box. Before I put our decorative paper on, I'm going to ink the box. Now this is not mandatory. This is just something that I'm doing because I did it on all the boxes and I like the look of it. Now we can start gluing in our paper. I'm going to put this centered on the top of the box. There should be a 1/4 inch border all around. Put that on the inside here. Okay, then we're going to glue this piece down on the front and then glue down the spines. I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I will be right back with the finished box. I've finished gluing on the decorative panels from my box, and on the front you can see that that thumb hole has a nice even space between the decorative paper, and then side we have our box just waiting to be filled with goodies. So you can put in crinkle paper or tissue paper, a card, or a nice small gift, and this will be a nice presentation.
This concludes my tutorial for the pizza box gift card holder. Please be sure to join me tomorrow where I show you how to make the gift box with belly band card holder. Thanks so much for joining me. Bye for now.